What we have to note that we as laymen, if we can check up. If you analyze, there is Islamic system of musharaka, profit and loss sharing, which is the best, safest. Musharaka means we become a partner in it. Now, other aspects of the mudaraba is there. That is cost plus. In cost plus, many a time, people falter. And many a time, it's nothing but catching the nose with long cut, Aisa nose pakadne ka. You say that it is nothing but trying to make a gimmick. So we have to analyze. And many fatwas are given on this is allowed, that is allowed, which I don't agree with also. So when an Islamic bank comes, we have to scrutinize who is on the Sharia board. Just by name, please don't go. That's not important. What they do, etc. So many of the Islamic banks, I wouldn't call them Islamic, they may be very small percentage Islamic. Now in the Islamic bank, most of them do mudaraba. In mudaraba, there's a problem, cost plus, which comes. Sometimes it's possible, ijara is there, that is hire purchase is there, which is Islamic, musharika is safe. Safe means if they are following Islamic principles. No? In other parts, we have to check up. And what we analyze that most of the banks, they falter. And because they compete with the normal conventional bank, they keep the same interest, so name is different. Naam ka farak hai, label is different but the same. So we have to be careful while taking loan. But as a layman, if suppose you think it is Islamic and you take it, and if they are doing something wrong, out of ignorance you have gone, so the blame will come on them, not on you. If you know they are haram and then you go, then the blame will come on you. So it is the owners of the people running Islamic banks to check up whether they are following. What happened? There are many fatwas in this. And fatwa shopping is very easy. You know what fatwa you want to get. So they go and whether in Egypt to get, or Pakistan or India. So they take fatwa which is convenient for them and then they sanction it. So you have to be careful while Islamic banking is there. Not that it's not possible. Possible, very difficult. There are some banks I know which are, mashallah, good, yet not 100%. And they know it's 100% because unless you don't have the central system of Islamic, you can't be 100%. So the thing that there are many Islamic banks coming up, we have to check up whether Islamic or if it's there. But there is a system which you can do. So you have to check up the functioning, how they do, and then you have to decide whether right or wrong. Hope that answers the question.
Inshallah, we'll just have the last question from the sister.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. My question, and there's a small comment after it. Should British Muslims develop a body for speaking to the media on Muslim issues? And I ask this question because currently in this environment, the media are talking about basic beliefs in our deen. And they're calling upon different people who don't represent any of our views about why we are Muslims. They're talking, because we're going to the mosques and we're teaching our children, they think this is an extremist. And when they ask their brothers, Muslim brothers and sisters to attend on TV, these Muslim brothers say that we are moderate Muslims. I am not a moderate Muslim. I am neither an extremist. I am a Muslim. And I would like that viewed over with one voice by the Muslim community, not a fragmented voice that's been conforming to the norms of this society.
Mr. has a question that should the Muslims have a common body to represent the Muslims of British? Yes, they should have a common body for British Muslims, for American Muslims, for Indian Muslims, all the countries, as well as one international Muslim body also. One international, which we don't have. So we should have a voice of our own. Better have one good united force, and I believe that you already have in Britain known as MCB, Muslim Council of Britain, and I think you're doing a good job. Not in the media.
Sorry, I'm aware of the Muslim Council of Britain, but as you know, media is manipulation. They don't target the Muslim Council of Britain. They individually target different Muslims to represent Muslims.
The sister said that the Muslim Council of Britain is there, but the media doesn't talk. So you create your own media.
That's what I'm saying.
Media will run after you. You know, for me, in Bombay, the BBC asked me to give comments. The CNN, I don't give, for my own reasons. The BBC, the CNN, the NDTV. See, when someone throws stones at you, raise yourself so high the stone should not reach you. They want what Dr. Zakir Naik has to comment, but I stay away from it for my own reasons. But you should come on the media. I stay away because already, alhamdulillah, my programs are coming in so many satellite channels, mashallah. Every day, 1 hour, 2 hours, twice a day, thrice a day. Now I'm afraid that when these people take my interview of 5 minutes, they may make it short and may change my view. That's the reason I stay away. And what I want to say, we have got so many channels showing a program, mashallah, no problem. So what we realized that we should have our own media. Not only a body to represent media, we should have our own media. Own media. And that media should be powerful. So that's the reason, mashallah, we have launched a satellite channel. If you see this, Peace TV. About 7 months back, in the month of January 2006, on 24th of January, we launched our own satellite channel by the name of Peace TV. Peace TV at present, mashallah, it is reaching more than 125 countries in the world. It is covering all the countries in Asia, in Middle East, as well as Africa and parts of Australia. The beam is seen in Europe, but very weak. You require a big dish. Inshallah, we have plans to come on B-Sky also. Inshallah, within the next few months, inshallah, we'll come on B-Sky. It will be a free-to-air channel. It's the first of its kind in the way it's an English channel, it's an international channel. It's not a localized channel talking only about one country. We have speakers, mashallah, from America, from Canada, from UK, from Malaysia, from Saudi, from India, from Pakistan, mashallah. It's not a local channel. It's an international channel talking about comparative religion. We have programs of children. We have programs for family, mashallah. Interviews, debates, TV talks. And here it is that the channel should be on Quran and Sunnah. When I started the channel, the first thing I said, I prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It was a dream. And finally we launched it, mashallah. And I said that, please don't let me do anything haram. If I'm forced to do something haram, I better shut down the channel than run it in a haram way. Many people start a channel, they are good, but then they compromise. Compromise. First there's no lady, then lady comes with niqab, then without niqab, then without hijab, then low neck and everything. So we want channels which are, why should we? See, we should not run after money. No, ads will not come. We care a hang for ads. See, you should not run after money. Money should run after you. You give quality. You should have faith in Allah. Do you want Allah's help or do you want the money and the pound and the dollars? What do you want? Say Allah is sufficient. Problem is we have more faith in other things than in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our channel, mashallah, to the core, no music. We have sound effects, mashallah, halal sound effects. We have duff, we have natural sound effects. And if you see it, it has a great impact, mashallah. We have graphics, but halal. We have own committee. And we produce high quality. You see these cameras? We have got 6 cameras from Bombay. Normally in Bombay, when you shoot for 9 cameras, we have 50 staff. Here we have only 12 staff. 10 actually, of the camera crew. Your limitation. We have the best of people, mashallah, best of equipment, alhamdulillah. Now this is the digital bit, and we have got high definition. High definition hasn't started yet. There's no channel in the world which is shooting on high definition now. So we don't compete with Muslim channels. We compete with international non-Muslim channels. And the best so far in religious channel is the God TV. They are on 15 satellites. They are reaching more than 225 countries, 275 million people. And we are programming in such a way that it is a spiritual edutainment channel. Inshallah, the next plan is to have a separate channel in different language, English and Urdu, then have even news channel, inshallah. But it will be international news, not local news. Not only of Bombay, not only of London, international news. So that we can voice. How many international media do we have? Do you have any international newspaper phone? Do you have an international news magazine? Like the Time magazine, Newsweek, where do we have? We have some magazines taken out by Muslims, which only Muslims read. Either in Urdu or in Arabic or in English, only read by Muslims. What we want that non-Muslims should watch it. So we can at least say that, alhamdulillah, our channel, mashallah, even the program that we have, that 25% at least, mashallah, of the programs that I give, whether in India or other parts, mashallah, here I feel more non-Muslims should come. Why? I don't know so many. Who's to blame? That the publicity should be towards the non-Muslim, mashallah. So even the channel that we have, sister, we should have our own media, own newspapers, own magazines, own satellite channels, which convey the true picture of Islam so that we can present our view to the world and the haqq of Islam. Hope that answers the question. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.